Hey guys, this is Start319 and I'm here with a quick video just to show you my best sniping class that I've found throughout playing so far. As you've seen already, no doubt, I'm using the DSR-50 in this. So far I've found it is the easiest one to get kills with. I tend to get less hit markers with this gun than I do with a ballista, although I do like that for running around the map more. The DSR is more powerful and it's a hell of a lot more easier to control. So with this class I'm running the DSR-50 with the ballistic scope. I just find that helps me when quick scoping a hard scope and just long distance. It just reduces the sway that much. It's a lot easier to use. My perks, I've got Flak Jacket. I feel naked without it, to be honest. I've always used it since the start. Then I've got Scavenger and Fast Hands. I use Fast Hands so I can switch to my secondary, because when you're running around with a sniper you often end up against 2 or 3 enemies sometimes, knowing my luck. So if I miss with a sniper I'll just whip out the dirty SMG and just finish them off hopefully pretty quick. My third perk is Dexterity, just so I can aim down the sight quicker. Some people say you don't need it. I prefer it. I've always used it. The lethal I use is C4 because I know people don't like to get hit with C4 and it is a bit overpowered, so I usually use that on all my classes. I don't have any non-lethal grenades on this class. I don't really tend to use them when I'm sniping. But if you do feel the need to have one, maybe drop Flak Jacket if you don't like that, maybe whip on an EMP grenade. That's probably the best one. The wildcards that I use are obviously perk 2 Greed, so I can use the Fast Hands with the Scavenger. And also the second one I have is Overkill, because sometimes a pistol, if you're going to use a pistol, maybe try the Cap 40 piece of shit or the B23R. They are overpowered, but if you get 2 enemies you're going to start struggling constantly. So I usually whip on the PDW as a secondary. It doesn't fail me too much. It is an overpowered weapon, but most people use it, so why be any different? I also run quite friendly kill streaks. I'm not a kill whore. I don't tend to aim for the higher ones. I have done sometimes when I'm in a big party, but most of the time I play solo on my own. I just have a bunch of randies on my team, so it's hard enough to hold the team when you're sniping anyway. So usually I just have a UAV, just normal UAV, followed with a Hellstorm missile, and then just nice and simple lightning strike. It is good for your KD because they're quite easy ones to get, and guaranteed 1 or 2 kills with both of them usually. They're not the hardest things to get, whereas if you're going for a lodestar like I used to have, if you go for stuff like that, when you don't get them it's quite frustrating. And I don't know about everyone else, but when I'm frustrated I play like shit. So yeah, I use these and they always help me. I get roughly in the 20s most games using them. I'm not personally a good quickscoper. I don't generally do it a lot. I've had a few friends ask me to do this video because I do get a good score when I quickscope, but I tend to hard scope more. But I don't like trying all these skill shots, because people try and do a skill shot on me. I'm not going to let them climb back up the ladder and try it again. I just hard scope the shit out of them, because I know it annoys people, so I like to do that. But when I use the ballista, I get hit markers, and I do get them with the DSR, but it tends to be a kill shot if you hit them in the chest anyway. But so it is a lot more powerful than the ballista, and you can tell when you're using it. It's just you just move a bit slower. That's the only disadvantage, and that's why when you have fast hands, when you're moving, just whip out your PDW, have a sprint around, jog on, and then if you get to a nice little head glitch, like you see, I'm usually in a head glitch. You just whip back out your sniper and try again. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this comes in useful to you. I hope it comes in handy. If you got any other weapons, any other types of weapons you want to ask me, hit us up, I'll see what I can do with it. Yeah, so please subscribe and like the videos, it'll encourage me to do more. Yeah.